back to my channel, my Young and the Restless fans. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. We got a new week with new drama in Genoa City, and there's some cheating going on. And you know what? We're going to talk about it, but I got a few highlights, and we're going to unpack everything. First, Daniel and Heather make love. We see Devon put Daniel in a tight spot, which escalates. Kyle and Summer embark on a new chapter, and Diane strategically pushes Nikki's buttons. So, without any further ado, let's unpack this Genoa City drama for the week of January 22nd through the 26th. So let's start off with Magnificent Monday, January 22nd, as Victor and Victoria clash over Claire's role in the family. What we're going to find out is that, of course, Victoria wants her daughter, once she gets better, to become a part of the Newman family. Now, she just wants her to slide right in, even though Adam had to jump through hoops of fire pretty much for the last decade. But, you know, Victor's like, look, we don't even know this girl. She got a history of being abused by her Aunt Jordan, and you just want her to slide into the Newman family? Victoria, of course, put on the big soppy sad eyes routine, and Victor was like, okay, if it makes you happy, we'll do it. Also on Monday, we see Nick is still struggling, even though he's putting on a front for Sally and Adam. Yeah, he still got snide comments for Adam. I just know he's going to hurt her. And Sharon is like, look, let them do them. You live your life. You got a lot of stuff going on. And Sharon is guiding Nick into a very crucial direction with his life, which he should move on. Obviously, Sally has made her choice. You shouldn't have interfered in that a year ago anyway. And look what happened. This is the outcome. If it start out on BS, it's going to end on BS, Nicholas. Another interesting thing, pay attention for the word destiny. You know how we talk about the dusty destiny card that always is thrown around between Brook and Ridge? Well, we'll actually see Adam even drop that destiny card. And I think Sally thought that he was mentioning when it comes to Sharon and Nicholas. But then, you know, Adam says, no, our destiny. And she was like, throw it out the window. So pay attention to that as well on Monday's episode. Rounding up Monday, guess what? We got some heat in the bedroom, but it's a cheating situation as Daniel decides to take risky actions with Heather. And of course, you know, this is going to add even more fuel to the fire when it comes to the fact that, of course, Lily is away. And when the cat is away, the mice will play. And these two are playing between the sheets. And if you are on Instagram, you probably have already seen the edits that I did as a spoiler alert with the bedroom scene between these two. If you haven't, go over there and check it out. But look like what we see here, Daniel and Heather hit the sheets. Now we move into Terrific Taco Tuesday, January 23rd, as Nikki seeks some sort of closure, leading to emotional moments. Now, could she try to close that door with Seth? I mean, it looked like there's opening a new door for Jack, which we'll talk more about that this week. But yeah, whatever this closure is, hopefully she's trying to get closure in regards to everything surrounding Claire. Because if you saw the Friday episode, she showed up, or well, we see on Monday, episode, she shows up over at Claire. And I think she wants some answers about, you know, her intentions and things. So yeah, it's going to be interesting on this interaction between her and Claire. Also on Tuesday, Kyle and Summer embark on a new chapter in their relationship. Now, we know they were going through a divorce, and Kyle hit the sheets with Audra over the past few months. And then we got this new blooming relationship between Summer and Chance. I hope they don't mess that up. There's been some rumors about Kyle possibly going to try to get back with Summer. I hope that's not the case. But with this new chapter and everything, Kyle is, of course, working back over at Jabot. They share custody of Harrison as well. I guess we'll see where this new chapter takes them, but hopefully away from each other. As we round up Tuesday's episode, Ashley is confiding in Tracy, unveiling all of what she's going through in her mind. We all know this whole he say, she say. We got Tucker saying that it didn't happen. We got Ashley saying that did happen with the whole abusive situation in Paris. And as they say, it's always their side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So it looked like they're going to try to get some answers this coming week in regards to what's going on with their two versions. Now we move into Wonderful Hump Day Wednesday, January 24th, as Victor expresses concerns about Nikki's decision making. Now, she's been drinking, and then, of course, she's been having this conversation with Lauren, who's been pretty much trying to guide her outside of her marriage to kind of, get help from Jack. And we'll talk more about that in this particular episode as well. So, of course, Victor is like, what the heck are you doing? What decisions are you making? And remember, we also heard her say last week that she was even open to sneaking around trying to consult with Jack when it comes to having him as her sponsor. So, yeah, this is not going to go well. Here's one young woman we haven't seen in a little while, Abby. And it looks like on Wednesday we'll get to see her as she pursue a new endeavor, adding, of course, a new dynamic to the storyline as well. And you know what? She's been talking about having Devon add her to the board of directors over at Chance the Winters. And of course, we really didn't get a clear answer or even a reaction from Devon on him doing that, except the fact that, I'll look into it. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a little bit of a struggle between these two as she want to put herself on the board. I mean, she's probably already on the board over at Newman, so why not a seat over at Chancellor Winters, right? They're not even married yet. So I'm wondering if this is something that Devon and even Lily even want to do. And as we round up Wednesday, Jack steps up to support Nikki in, of course, a surprising turn of events. And like I said, I don't have a good feeling about this. I understand Jack want to be a friend, but he wants to be a support morning, noon, and night. She got a husband for that. And Nikki realized that when she had that conversation with Lauren. So, I don't know. And then as we get later in the week, Diane is not going to be happy about this either. So, let's keep going. As we move into Terrific Friday Eve, Thursday, January 25th, Devon puts Daniel in a tight spot, of course, escalating the tension. Now, we remember the last time we did see Abby, she was giving Heather the side eye as she was picking up on the fact that Heather might be trying to undermine Lily by getting up under Daniel. Well, Abby, girl, come here. I got a little bit of tea for you. 3 days ago, Heather, she got up under Daniel. Way up under Daniel, in between the sheets with Daniel. So, it looks like it's probably going to be some weird energy that Devon is going to pick up on between Heather and Daniel, which, of course, Lily is his sister. And while she's away, Daniel wasn't faithful. He don't know the details as of yet, but obviously it's going to be some tension and it's going to escalate between Devon and Daniel. So going on Thursday, and we haven't seen these two in the same space for a while, Audra and Nate. Audra is sharing a secret with Nate, unraveling unexpected twist as well. So a lot has happened since these two have actually been in some dialogue together. Audra kicked Tucker to the curb. Audra found out about Nikki's drinking and what's going on with the Newman family. Now, we do know that Nate knows pretty much majority of that, but what else is Audra going to tell Nate? This could be very interesting, and for a while, they were chem testing these two. Could they possibly try to move these two together? Because Nate pretty much shot down Victoria a few weeks ago, and Audra is single solo dolo. So maybe she has an interest in Nate now that she needs to confess, but we got to stay tuned. Rounding up Thursday, somebody else needs to make a confession. Chance opened up with a confession to Billy, raising the stakes. Now, the last time these two were together, Chance was like, I don't need to take advice from you based on your business history. And then he had some conversation with Summer and a couple other folks, and maybe he he's going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but that would be interesting. Chance looked like he's been getting ready to start at Chancellor Winters, but we actually haven't seen him start over at Chancellor Winters. So I'm curious to see how this dynamic is going to flow with these two family members together in the same space. And finally, moving into fantastic TGIF Friday cliffhanger episode, January 26th, as Tracy take a leap of faith for Ashley, introducing a pivotal moment. So, like I said, the only way to figure out this problem between Tucker and Ashley is maybe get the footage from the restaurant, which will spell everything. And as we saw in that Friday cliffhanger preview, the thing is that she said there's only one way to settle this. So hopefully we'll get to see some footage and it'll clear up some things. But like I said before, I really truly don't think this is going to go in Ashley's favor. Now, I just spoke about these two. And also on Friday, Victoria's leaning on Nate for support during this challenging time. Now, as we know, Nate is saying, I can be your friend. I'm putting you in the friend zone, but nothing else. So look like he's going to be there for support. We do know Victoria still maybe have some lingering feelings for him. I'm wondering, are they still going to try to create a storyline with Cole, and being that he's back in town and they're trying to navigate the dynamics between the two of them and their daughter Claire. But it's going to be interesting to see with Victoria leaning on Nate with all of this going on, if this could possibly reunite anything, if at all. And finally, wrapping up the Friday cliffhanger episode, Diane strategically pushes Nikki's button. She's picking, nitpicking, of course, leading to explosive developments. Well, Nikki, what did you expect? You were on your side of the world with the Newmans. Diane was on her side of the world with the Abbotts. And you try to rely on her husband, and he wants to help you 24/7, and you don't think Diane is going to have an issue with that? You guys have gotten to a peaceful place after decades. She got accused of that whole murder situation back in the day, and y'all finally came to some resolution and at least a truce. Of course she's going to have a problem. Now, Diane, the more you pushes her buttons, that's going to bother Jack. So could you also be, hurting yourself in the process by pushing Nikki's buttons, because Jack, of course, is going to see Nikki as a victim because of what she's going through right now. So I don't know. Diane might want to think twice if she don't want her world to blow up. She got a co-CEO job. She got her son back, her grandson. She's living in the Abbott mansion, and she's married to Jack Abbott. So, she's playing a dangerous game, as Victor would say. So we got to stay tuned for this and everything else coming up on The Young and the Restless for the week of January 22nd through January 26th. Okay, so there you have it. We got a lot of drama coming up this week. What do you think about Heather and Daniel and this whole cheating situation? What about Kyle and Summer? Which direction do you think they're going to take? Diane pushing Nikki's buttons. I knew something bad was going to come from this. And at the same time, what about the situation with Devon? Maybe he sniffed something out and see this whole situation with Heather and Daniel. Let me know your thoughts. Also, go over and check out the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. We got heated arguments. We got heat in the bedroom for the second time. And then Hope makes a decision about her future with Thomas. So go check that out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you'll be notified every time there's a video posted. And until the next one, we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.